Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games powered by the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Benjamin Huang.
Hello.
Right, I forgot to give them the live counter. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay.
Keep them entertained.
Yeah. So Ming Xuan playing Kiki Court, I think he's quite a big proponent of the deck, he was telling me. Has a blue splash, and he was just quite animated about it. I think he has main deck mind sensors because he thinks that today's meta game is going to be full of Birds of Paradise and Court of Calling strategies. I'm not sure what Yue is on. He's got long sleeves, black shirt. So I'm thinking some kind of Jun deck. He's got white sleeves, so I'm not sure. But you never can tell. This is round 2. These both players are 1-0. We watched. He's on mono white. We watched. He's on Soul Sisters. It looks like Mato's hands. Yeah,
okay.
That's mono white.
Alright.
Of
course the white
Soul
sleeves.
Sisters against Kiki Court. So large amount of life is not going to be better than infinite amount of Restoration Angels.
Yep.
So I think Ming Xuan is somewhat advantaged in this matchup, especially because there isn't too much.
Not a lot of interaction on Yue's side, right?
Not profitable interaction, at least. This is part to exile, which you see in Yue's hand.
Oh, okay. So that.
But
I mean, Soul Sisters only has like so much removal. Like it's only got like four path and
Yeah, and the fact that
That's
you're playing Restoration Angels instead of Deceiver Exile means that you can actually get around having a Auriok champion in play. Although if Yue assembles 3 Soul Wardens, then he can't kill.
It kind of hard.
He can't kill him with the Restoration Angel kill.
Of course, but man, when has that ever happened?
I mean,
A lot more games than.
You can still attack him to death with your other creatures, but you just can't infinite the guy out. And yeah, I mean, with Ming Xuan being on the blue splash, he doesn't have access to Ozor Pontiff, which is a great card in this matchup. And if he has access to something like Static Caster, Auric Champion is going to be even better.
Oh yeah.
So
Ming Xuan is on the Jeskai.
So I think he's Mulligan. He's on Jeskai or Nahiri. He does have the he does have the Pontiff.
Pontiff, yeah.
Oh, he told me he didn't have Pontiffs in his deck. Surprise. Yeah. So
he's playing a 5-color deck.
Ripping the Bird of Paradise to have a perfect turn 1.
Okay, so
and with access to Ozor Pontiff next turn, his opponent is going to be in for a rude surprise, especially if he plays 2 more 1-drops. I think if he had other 1-drops, he would have played something other than Martyr the Sands.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. I think
so
if you have
this is encouraging, at least from the side of Yue.
You still got the what's that?
That's Ajani's Primate.
Ajani's Primate, right?
Yeah. So
having a hard time to try recall all the stuff in the
Soul Sisters deck.
Yeah, Soul Sisters.
There's a red version that plays Norin the Wary and Genesis Chamber.
What?
Yeah, so Norin goes out and comes back in.
I gotta search this up. Norin the Wary
and Genesis Chamber. Don't you know this?
No, I do not know this.
Okay, so Norin Wary.
Norin
is the most wary of creatures. Anytime a creature plays a spell or a creature attacks, remove Norin, flicker Norin, right? Remove Norin, leaves the battlefield and comes back. Yeah. So Genesis Chamber. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So Ajani's Primate as a follow-up to Martyr of Sands. And Ming Xuan doesn't have a great target for, a set of targets for his Ozor Pontiff yet.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to go with the Scavenging Ooze in his hand. That's next to the Court of Calling. Because that's going to be somewhat effective.
Okay,
he's going to go straight for the one for one Ozor Pontiff.
I think you can get rid of the...
Yeah, I guess you can
get rid of the Martyr, right?
It could be very sound logic. It could be because his opponent didn't play a Soul's Attendant or Soul Warden on his first turn. He doesn't have one, and this is his only way of gaining life.
Mm-hmm.
And so having his Ajani Primate outsize a Ooze next turn. So he's going to get rid of it first, play the Ooze next turn, eat the Martyr in the graveyard, be a 3/3 to defend against the 2/2 Ajani Primate. So solid all right. I think I might have gone with the Voice actually that you see in his hand.
Instead of
instead of the Pontiff. Get a little bit greedier, I think you should be fine. Especially since you're very, very cold to a Auriok champion. At which point,
Then it's not going to help, right?
Auriok champion is step 1 of 3 to blanking the combo. and you can't remove it. Oh, you can path. He has path.
Oh goodness, what's that in his hand?
I think it's the Elspeth.
Oh, okay.
It's from the dual deck.
Right.
The
The
Elspeth versus Tezzeret.
super double foiling, triple foiling. type
Yeah,
of cards.
horrible waste of money.
Do you see the STC? Talking about double foil. Do you see
Are
the
they double
STCs?
foil? I haven't
Yes,
seen
they
them.
are. Oh.
Oh.
My god, they're hideous. I'm sorry. I love the art.
So attacking
little
with the Pontiff. I guess the Pontiff is not as good in this deck because it can't sacrifice itself at will.
Yeah.
Unlike the Meliora versions that have Viscera
The
Seer.
Viscera Seers, yeah.
Yeah, but he has Asera's Ascendant and I think it's a Ranger of Eos. Is that Ranger of Eos?
Yeah. Yes.
Ranger
but
Eos. So
I think you just put up the Sarah Ascendant first and just be
there's
patient.
no real way to. And yeah, this is why I would have preferred Ming Xuan to slow roll the Pontiff a little. There are a lot of threats in Yue's deck that the Pontiff does handle. So
No, but it doesn't. That's the thing. Like you're not going to suddenly catch him or off guard by not killing off the Martyr of Sands right now, because the minute he plays that Ascendant, oh no, you can just cast it.
yes, Team Dark Water. That's what Mikhail was saying. I haven't actually seen them, so I can't verify.
It is the I'll go bring up an image. I saw someone. I am Guru.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I have no clue.
Is that GIF versus GIF again?
It should be GIF, by the way.
I think the guy has come out and said it's GIF.
No,
GIF.
the guy said
It's GIF, yeah.
It's GIF because he's European. But we don't live in Europe, so whatever.
You used to.
Yeah.
Scavenging Ooze is probably having a good read. But yeah, it's gonna pose some problems for Yue. Especially since he's drawing his cards in the wrong order. But I think he's still gonna be okay. I think he's maybe borrowed this deck from his friend, so he's not exactly sure what the cards do.
Okay. This is gonna be
So if that's the case, not exactly the most expedient player, but
I
hopefully
am Juror.
Ming Xuan is gonna be kind enough to explain a lot of the interactions of his deck, because Ming Xuan's deck is very complex for a first time modern player.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is Iwei first time playing?
maybe he's not as familiar. He seems to be reading all the cards.
Mm.
Definitely getting his money's worth being on camera. So yeah, he's gonna I'm not sure what he's pointing to. He's gonna be able to attack with his flying Sarah's Ascendant.
Oh, good. Look at them. It's disgusting.
Oh god. Okay.
I love the art. I really do love the
So
art.
we've had some people put in some orders for this, and I'm worried that they're gonna cancel because of the foiling, and how bad it might look.
We should not tell them then.
Imgur, yeah, Imgur. Imgur.
No, but the J doesn't. There's it's supposed to be GE and GI is a J and G.
Okay.
GU is not Jur. Man,
Okay.
you guys are crazy. It's
So
Imgur.
Imgur.
Imgur. Okay, so yeah. Hashtag Imgur or hashtag Imgur. Show your
support.
Show your support.
Yeah. So Yue still on his turn, still thinking about his 4 mana plays, trying to figure out what he can do. He can, if he wants to, path his creature so that he has access to 4 mana next turn.
Jeez.
But chooses
why
not
would
to.
you? Yeah, but
So Ming Xuan passing with all his mana up and all access to all his creatures, he's gonna be able to court for 4, and court for 4 is gonna ruin Yue's day because he's gonna be able to get Restoration Angel and blink the Oza Pontiff to kill
that would be
Soul's Attendant as well as the
Sarah Ascendant.
Sarah Ascendant. And if Yue chooses to play path on the Restoration on the Oza Pontiff in response to
Then he's
Restoration
going
Angel
to-
trigger,
he's going to get a token.
Ming Xuan's gonna get a token.
Jeez,
He's not gonna
go for
get
it?
he's not gonna get a token because he's playing it at the end of his turn.
Oh right,
yeah,
okay.
but he's gonna be able to untap and play.
But he's
untap
doing
and
it
play-
for 3 though.
Untap and play. He's playing it for 3.
How did the Sarah Ascendant attack through the
Hey,
voice and
you sometimes people can attack and people can choose not to block,
Yep.
and it's perfectly legal. It's something that we can't intervene in. If you believe that it has flying because of the art,
because of the art.
then
Hey, no, man, that has That has
Yeah.
messed me up so many times.
I know Jeffrey he doesn't have flying. I didn't want to say anything because, he looked like he was having fun.
It's like, yeah, man, they are so into it. Come on.
They're so into it. So
Would you block with your Birds of Paradise? No.
you could block with 2-2, man.
But it has
Okay, block
flying.
though.
It has
This is the-
quote unquote flying. So
It has virtual flying.
yeah, you take
Until
out
you
the-
until you put on the glasses, you can't see it.
judge,
Oh, yeah.
my opponent didn't block my 1-1.
Yeah. All I want to say is, a game of Magic is an agreement between
Two
two
players,
players.
yes.
It's an agreement to decide the outcome of this match based on playing a game.
And
If
yeah,
you
a
choose not
judge-
to block a 1-1,
if a judge is not watching and as a game rule violation happens, no big deal, man. Nothing's gonna happen.
well, there's no game rule violation happening.
Yeah, exactly. So there is.
Well, by attacking, Yue is offering his opponent a contract. Would you like
Would you like to
to
block?
sign on this
sir?
line? You agree not to block.
You can
He-
take one damage.
He's
I
not
will
misrepresenting.
take
He
one life.
didn't put like a he didn't make a flying hand gesture. He didn't make a bird sound. He didn't say like oh and attack you.
Well, we don't know whether he made a bird sound. We can't hear him from here.
I'm pretty sure he didn't make a bird sound. Given how nice of a person he seems to be, politely tapping and
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
his cards.
Just like somebody not paying for a counter spell that forces you to pay 0 mana. If you guys have no idea what we're talking about, go to our YouTube page. Go watch last night's standard. I think round 1. Was it round 1? I don't know. Jeffrey, refresh my memory.
Someone cast.
So it was
Oh wow! So he's gonna have three separate activations of Soul's Attendant.
nice, which means that his Ajani's Primate goes
Yeah,
up really
But
big.
he's gonna be able to chump with maybe Voice of Resurgence, maybe also Pontiff.
Yeah, exactly. If he
And
does
then
jump with the Orzhov Pontiff,
Remove it of
like,
Nahiri, but that does mean Nahiri dies.
no, you does it?
It
No, you
goes.
just block with the Orzhov Pontiff. You
Oh, but wait.
basically clear his entire board.
If she removes the
The
Ajani's
-2,
Primate,
yeah, okay, right.
yeah, and the
I think
Pontiff
it's
doesn't
fine.
remove the entire board because the Pontiff has to haunt something else. So
Oh,
if you're
right,
familiar with the
okay,
haunt
so it needs
mechanic,
to die again.
yeah, something else needs to die again.
Alright, but he chooses not
like
to
a bad
attack.
Bond villain. Yeah, I mean, if I'm Sean here, I'm not
But he
too
has the other
fast.
Nahiri.
I go out with my Nahiri. I have access to court for Resto, which blinks Witness to take back court for Kiki next turn.
Yeah.
And I'm also threatening. Well, I can threaten Nahiri in 2 turns. Well, 3 turns.
I think you called for the Kiki first. I think
Mm.
you called for, you could call for either. Then they'll
Calling for
create
calling for Kiki means that his path can go right for
the Kiki
right for
yeah.
the Kiki Jiki.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just call for
Court for Resto for
Resto,
Witness.
yeah.
Witness gets back the court.
court.
I think it's debatable.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah.
I
you get
believe
you
it's the same because you have 4 copies of each in your
Yeah.
deck. If you take out
You-
one piece of,
you have less copies of Kiki.
Oh, you have less copies
Yeah.
of Kiki. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Then the
Then Kiki is haste, so top decking Kiki is better, but the effect of Resto doesn't need to be one that you have to have in play the turn before.
right. Okay.
So it's pretty moot. It's better to get Resto if you want to leave some creatures up to court again. But I don't think Ming Xuan has that luxury, especially without court Wall of Roots. Wall of Roots an all-star in these decks because
Yeah,
you can
okay.
tap it for mana, press it for mana, press the wall like an ATM, and tap it for mana as well. So yeah, Yue thinking about what to play, playing the Ranger EOS that we
Ranger
saw in
EOS,
his hand.
Yeah. Probably gonna get
There's
more
a box of
Saracens.
tokens next to the players. Why don't they dig in there for some spirits?
I don't know, man. We don't make it too obvious for them.
Okay.
But it says there are tokens
For
for
coverage. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's an entire line. It's a big black border between the next table.
I wasn't sure what you're gonna say after black.
You're never sure what I'll say after black.
This bag is full of big black.
black
Yeah.
box.
That could have gone wrong. Yeah. So getting to search for 2/1 power creatures, one casting cost, one converted mana cost creatures. I'm not.
Sarah's Ascendant, I don't think you should go for that. I think
You might want
one
to try and
marker-
assemble the triple Soul Warden board so that his opponent
Yeah.
can't instant kill him with Resto into Kiki.
But isn't
But the
Ming Xuan
triple-
going to go for it right now?
Yeah, but the triple one drop board is also pretty bad against the Ozor Pontiff.
That's true.
So I think unfortunately Yue is in one of those tough positions.
Okay, hey.
Hey,
Somebody heard
oh, bingo. Yeah.
they are not black and white spirits, but
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey man, the Michael Jackson spirits. So
What spirit? Okay, wait. What card produces these black white spirits though? Do you remember?
Beacon Apparition.
Sorin. Oh, Beacon Apparition. Okay, right. Okay, good point.
Because I spend my life knowing ridiculous things like this.
Yes.
Yes, Restoration Angel, Blink, Kiki-Jiki. Blink, Eternal Witness get caught next turn for Kiki-Jiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yue is very new to this game, you can see.
Mhm. But it's a good entry point. I think the Soul Sisters deck is. I won't say it's the easiest deck to play actually.
I actually don't think it's easy to play, and the way to be successful in a lot of matchups is quite unintuitive. Like developing a triple Ascendant board so that you don't lose to Kiki Angel here.
Yeah.
Sorin make no spirit, yes. Sorin also no Habla English.
Shit, not Sorin. Yeah.
Yep. So he's gonna go for the Kiki kill here.
That's the vampire.
For 5. Put a Kiki-Jiki into play. So for someone who's first time playing Modern, and you're sitting across from this combo, you're like, what in the world is going on? This is some insane.
So yeah, he's going to get Ming Xuan to do it all. Just make sure that he runs through the motions. Do one cycle, do two cycles.
Yeah. It'd be fun. It's just like Modo.
Yeah.
Where your opponents
Modo
don't
you
concede.
can't, right?
You can, but your opponents won't concede, so they just make you tap and your Kiki-Jiki over and over again. And they just hope that you misclick. You click on something. Or when it was Deceiver Exarch, that you chose the wrong option. Instead of untap a permanent, you chose tap a permanent.
Tap a permanent, yeah.
Exarch's not that bad because Pestamite is not that bad because you can tap an opponent's permanent or untap a permanent you control. But Exarch is the one.
No, Pestamite is the one. Is it? I thought it's the same. It's the same wording. All of them have problems. Yeah. You may tap.
So Deceiver Exarch is the one.
Deceiver Exarch is the one where
untap target permanent you control or tap target
permanent and opponent control.
So you can't actually mess up with Deceiver Exarch.
Yeah, Deceiver Exarch is a bit easier to pull off. I think in Modo at the end of the day.
So with Pestamite you have you can choose. They prompt you. They ask you if you want to tap it or untap it. And so if you click on the wrong one, then you have this Deceiver, this Pestamite that's tapped with a Splinter Twin on it, and you're like,
what just happened? Why did I do that?
But the benefit of Pestamite is that you don't have to tap 20 times. You only have to do it 10.
Yeah. Well, you do it a bit more than that, so just to make sure. They're going to go to sideboard right now. I think Yue might be.
Yeah, I think Yue is just. I don't know what he's doing.
Mana weaving.
Is he mana weaving on camera?
No, please don't do that. Yes, I believe.
Oh no, that's what he's doing. Okay, do you want to go and talk to him?
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, Dark Water. It's both a May ability as well as Modo. So, well, not Modo, but it has a tap or untap clause. So you have to choose, and because it's a computer game, it's a program. You can't just tell the program you want to do this over and over again. You have to keep doing it. So there's a chance where you click on the wrong thing, like you choose to tap your Pestamite instead of untapping it. And it's happened to me before, especially when you're short of time, and you're really trying to get in all your clicks. And some opponents really just play to that. They insert pauses to disrupt your rhythm. Mick just very nicely pointing out to his opponent not to put his cards in a deterministic order. But Deceiver Exarch is not a May, yeah. It's the Pestamite that I'm complaining about. It has a tap or untap option. Yeah, I mean, I made my thoughts clear about power shuffling as well. I think it doesn't do anything. But it's good to always count your cards in between rounds. Make sure you haven't over sideboarded or under sideboarded. You can't over sideboard anymore. You can under sideboard by having 59 cards and present 59 cards. Also, Not very. Oh, interesting. He's chosen to play the Pestamite over the Deceiver Exarch in his blue splash of this deck.
Okay. Well, Passamite's got flying.
It has flying.
Yep.
Beat people down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mana weaving. I told him you should just table shuffle at this point in time. So he just dumped all the cards.
So what are your
Mahjong
thoughts?
style table shuffle.
Has been watching Fabrizio videos on YouTube. I'm sure there are a lot of Fabrizios, but I'm sure we all know who you're talking about. Okay, yeah, it makes sense if your sleeves get sticky, but to be honest, you're not really distributing the cards. You're just rearranging them. They're kind of still.
Well, it's still at the end of the day.
There's a lot of-
It's not totally random.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of studies that have gone into this. Obviously, for other games, but they can be transferred to Magic. So you you can read up about it. It is in the mathematical sense not truly random. So you can go have a look. But that's my gripe. My other gripe is that it takes a lot of time on camera.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Yeah,
you can do
yeah.
it quick-
I
you can do it
agree,
relatively
Austin.
quickly, yeah.
That you should still
Riffle
Riffle
shuffle.
shuffle.
I believe it should be
7 times.
for a deck of 60 cards, it's 15 times for true random, I believe. 7 times for a deck of 52 cards.
So 15 times.
Exponentially more. You just add 8 more cards and then you've got to like riffle shuffle quite
That's
a lot.
interesting. Yeah. Anyway, not a math.
Weirdly, yeah.
Not a math.
Or was it 15
podcast.
times for 52?
I think it's 15 for 52.
And then 7 times for 60.
But that's just my gut
Yeah.
feeling, because the more variables you add, the less deterministic it becomes.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, just riffle shuffle your deck.
Yeah, riffle shuffle. Yeah, I do
pretty
7.
useful.
I do 7 times. It takes me like half a minute, and then we're on for game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's happening again.
We're doing it.
Oh.
I don't like to. I like to pile shuffle, but I like to pile shuffle in odd number of piles, like prime.
So
numbers.
Austin, yeah, why not a shuffle machine?
Yeah.
As a card
Then-
store owner, I would
You
really
should-
definitely advocate a shuffle machine, because it's
But
gonna
then-
it would I would sell so many more sleeves.
Man, no, but you have to get the sleeves to fit. You have to have it to fit the.
Yeah, exactly.
sleeves as well.
But the machine is not.
Oh, you know what?
The machine is ruthless. The machine does not care about the $13 that you paid for a pack of Dragon Shields. It's just gonna go. And then
There is a card shuffling
For MTG?
not for MTG, but for a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
not Yu-Gi-Oh, for playing
Poker?
cards. Playing cards.
Oh, but those have existed for a long time.
Yeah, but there's one which is quite cool.
Random.org.
Yeah. Playing card shuffler. No, but there's one that's quite cool, which is kind of portable. It's about this size.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, they kind of like pile it on top. They don't really like.
Yeah, exactly. So you just like shake it. You just shake it about, and it makes this like clunky sound. Shock, 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 shock.
Maybe that's the
Riffle
machine
shuffle.
that we should develop. It's the
for
machine
Magic
that
the Gathering.
you put your deck inside, because your deck is actually truly randomized after a game, because you've kind of broken up the order, right? And then you've shuffled it. So you put it on the instructions on the box. Riffle shuffle 7 times. Put your deck inside the box. Then all it does is when you put the deck inside the box, it just plays this sound of shuffling. And then it comes out.
I think people will catch on. Like
No, hey,
after
those
a
of
while,
you-
people will catch
those
on.
of you who are in chat, wouldn't you think this is a great idea? Have a machine that says riffle shuffle 7 times, and it's just a placebo. You put the deck inside, you just have a sound of shuffling, and then the
That-
cards come out. Nobody's gonna know. It's
So
like,
there's potential for you to leave one card inside, which means that after that you can just get
but
DQ'd. for
that's
like
your
nothing.
fault.
After we supply
No,
you the box,
I've sold you the box. I've sold you the placebo. It's like when you go to the doctor and he tells you,
I've
he
got
tells you,
anything,
hey, you should take these pills and drink some water and get some rest. The pills are just nothing.
No, that's
Yeah.
not true.
They're like the biscuits that kids eat for fun. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm
How
talking
cynical.
all this crap, it's because we're still waiting for the players to get ready for
as
game 2.
as they're doing the table shuffles.
Or a box that just juggles them into a pile. Yeah.
Yeah. Stand on the table and all the cards flow up from the table. No, we shouldn't.
Hey,
we should do
hey
what
Jeffrey,
you
have
would
you seen that movie? You've seen that show too, right? The one where
Which one?
Li Nan Singh slams the table
yeah,
and all the
King of
cards.
Fighters, yeah.
King-
No, King. God of Gamblers. King of Fighters and God of Gamblers, right? That's the one. King of gamblers.
King of
Yeah.
gamblers and god of fighters.
Yeah.
The guy on Soul Sisters knew who taught him to shuffle like this. They need a slap. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, coming to an event, you're new, you giving your friend a deck to play with, and you give him a
I
deck.
think, yeah.
That,
But that's the thing, like
he has basically to apologize to his opponents for playing some cards.
I understand Iway has
Not a lot of
not
experience.
played, he has played before, but the last time he's played, I think it was 5 years ago.
Oh wow!
So
Okay.
things have
Actually,
been-
his hand is pretty good this time.
Oh yeah,
He's
Soul
got
Sisters,
Double Souls, Soul Warden, triple Souls Warden, Triple Soul Warden? No, double Soul Warden,
and
Johnny's Primate, and the Path to
yeah.
Exile. So he's got everything he wants: a clock, interaction, and lots
and a Martha as well.
lots of
Okay, cool.
white 1/1s, 1 mana white creatures to play to gain life with.
land spells. I think you're good. So I think you go.
So
All right, he swings in with the.
we have an audience,
Warden.
a bit of a
Hello.
real life audience.
Yeah, there's people watching us too. Come in, come on, man. Just come in and sit down. Okay, never mind. Can they hear us? Come in,
It's testament to
Yeah.
the soundproofing of our. No,
That's bullshit. I can hear
Yeah.
myself. I can
Yeah.
hear myself like bounce off the wall
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
other end.
I've heard you
Whatever,
play
yeah.
D&D,
Oh yeah.
especially when I try to close the door. Yeah. Okay, you
have
power
a seat, have
shuffle,
a seat.
stack, cut the deck 2 times to present this game. This is great. He's gonna. I'm sorry, Team Darkwater, but it's gonna improve. He has Johnny's Primate in play with a Soul Warden, so he's gonna be able to sequence another Soul Warden next turn into a Martyr of Sands
yeah, and still leave one
and
mana up
connect for quite a bit. So,
Alright, so
Wall of Omens
Omens just
gonna
not
be-
gonna do much. Just gonna draw a
Yeah,
card.
just a
two mana.
speed bump
Yep.
in the
Uh,
way of a very ferocious cat.
Oh, is this
This is another
oh,
planes.
okay.
So yeah, he's gonna. I think if he has to at least learn how to sequence it correctly. Play the Soul Warden first, play
And
the
then
Martyr of Sands next,
Martyr seconds, yeah.
and then he has access to
He's still
Path
got
to
one mana,
Exile.
Yeah, one mana up for the
Yeah.
Path to Exile. Or
Don't think there's any TCG that advocates power shuffling. Oh, so yeah,
oh well.
yeah. I guess
Damn it.
he. So long as he gets to hit for 4 this turn,
Yeah,
it's enough to
fine,
punch
right, yeah.
through a wall. Almost. Maybe he doesn't want to get blown up by Alzar Pontiff, because his opponent could just lay a black land and cast Alzar Pontiff next turn.
Yeah. Last turn that's what happened.
Yeah.
So
he wants to keep Oh no.
he's
Okay,
going
so
for it,
yeah,
okay,
this is a
so-
straight punt. So he's gonna gain. Maybe he's realized now.
Damn it.
I could have gotten.
It's just that not many
bunch of
people
extra
could
life.
riffle shuffle to a good degree. I think if you use sleeves, it's not so bad.
So attacking with the Soul Warden here.
And yeah, Johnny Pride.
Yeah, it's heads up on his part. He knows that if it's gonna be a speed bump, he's gonna get in for 1 point.
At least.
So not bad. 5 years away from the game, but he still got some.
Still got the chops,
Fundamentals,
man. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
He's gonna play a Voice of Resurgence. Reading it again
Yeah, which
Um,
will be
same card,
getting
hasn't
rid of,
changed.
Yep.
from the last game.
Maybe it's in Japanese this time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
same
Uh,
art.
Okay.
I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I just wanted to point out. When I was a kid, my mom would get me to
Like
play this
these are
game
the-
where I would match the pieces, the
and
blocks.
blocks and
Yeah.
the holes, right? Like, oh.
These look a lot more identical than blocks.
I think you can just path to exile and just try to swing in. You got to try to end off this game like.
I think
really
that's a
quickly.
Squadron Hawk in his hand.
Yeah,
though.
you can just cast the Squadron Hawk, path to exile, and just get more Squadron Hawks.
Do you path? Because you can Hawks. You can Hawks fill your hand up with birds.
Hawks again.
Fill your hand up with
Birds.
the C word
Oh yeah.
with some
No, those are hawks, man.
yeah
How are they sea words?
with some cause.
Cause.
Fill your hand up with some cause. Oh, he's gonna path in response. Oh, that's
Alright,
good.
okay,
So,
so get
yeah,
rid of
yeah.
that. That's fine.
but if I was UA, I'd be tempted to fill my hand up with birds and attack with the primate, threatening to deal a lot of damage with the martyr.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because you can sacrifice the martyr, gain a bunch of life. Although they're not.
no, the matter
individual
Yeah,
instances,
they are
yeah.
only one instance of.
Yeah, I would
being
be
like
tempted to save the path for the the actual combo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not too worried about Voice of Resurgence in a deck that has essentially gaining a shit ton of life.
Mm.
Oh, you built a deck
Oh,
for him?
okay.
Okay, is this your friend? Oh, okay. So
So,
Yue's
Are
friend
you
who
not
lent
playing
him the deck.
tonight? Oh, you got buy. Okay.
Oh, so they got
Alright.
Kelvin. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Kelvin Cole, his friend lent him. Very nice of him to lend him a deck. Modern's not a cheap format.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sisters cheap, man.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, okay.
No ruins or
Flagstone,
Choke.
yeah,
No, Flaxlands are Choke. Ruins is my time.
okay. wrong format, man.
Wrong format. Yeah. Jeffrey, I feel you. Power shuffling. I don't understand it, but the way the game is getting, it's so pricey. You don't want to lose any of your cards. So I guess
Yeah.
checking that you have 15 in between every round once is fine, but not every.
Oh, he didn't choose to. Oh man.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So he does have the arbiter.
Oh,
And
and mind sensor? No mind sensor. Okay.
mind sensor. Okay.
Okay. So he has Leonin Arbiter. Wow. Canonist. Probably like Stony Silencer. Does he have a Linvala? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So now with the three.
Yeah.
But you gotta be worried about Orzhov Pontiff here, right?
Oh no. No, I don't think he was worried about Urza Pontiff the moment he played the second Soul
Yeah,
Soul
okay.
Warden. But he's actually gonna be able to beat down with his Squadron Hawks because more birds, more luck.
Come on, more birds.
You know-
birds. Rub the birds,
Yeah, this is a
man. Rub
bird
the
deck.
birds.
Yeah.
Luckily it's a white bird, not a blue bird.
Yeah.
Team Darkwater,
Paijiao.
we're based out of we are based out of Singapore. So
Yeah.
some of the English or some of the colloquialisms might evade you. Isn't this a great spot for always watching
Yes,
Or-
actually.
or Honor the Pure?
Honor
Yeah.
of Pure probably yes. Always
Yeah.
watching maybe not so much.
Or what's the other one that gives
Glorious
plus two?
Anthem.
Glorious
oh,
Anthem
no.
is okay. Yeah.
What?
Jihad. Jihad. No. Let's not discuss this here. Yeah. Hey, truth.
Yeah,
It's very good.
Jeffrey helping us reply before because there's a lag. There's a lag between.
Oh, okay.
the thing, yeah. But yeah, Team Darkwater, we are in Singapore.
I think
83
it's good.
Club Street.
It's good for Yue to be on the feature match because that means that he can
Review this.
review his play and listen to criticism.
Slowly understand the format. Yeah.
5 years.
5
yeah,
years
yeah.
out of the game. Yeah.
No joke. Yeah.
This is not a competitive area. We are.
Thanks, Team Darkwater. The Steam
Those
Cluster
Steam
play. We were the first store to run SCG Game Night. We don't know how many other stores run it.
I don't know, Playmates? No, but Playmates, Snipcaster Playmates.
Oh,
those
Snipcaster
are
Playmate.
really good, man.
I don't know. Are you in the
Oh,
crabs?
yeah. Wow, wow.
Yeah, you did
Bow,
that.
chicken, wow, wow.
You did that kind of
yeah,
The pinch
Pinch
play.
pinchy, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so
everybody's got,
he's-
yeah.
Caught for 3 is essentially game over for Yue. He's gonna
No.
He's gonna have the unfortunate. There should be an achievement for this when you
Uh,
scoop up 7 things in one turn and put it into your graveyard. But that's not the worst we've seen.
Alright, so he's just going to gain 1 life of, will gain 6
Uh,
life, yeah.
6 life, 3 life
Yeah.
per white card, right?
Yep.
So he's
So
gonna
it goes up to
sacrifice.
38 and then just destroys his entire board. Wow, that is.
Oh wow. Yeah, he did overcome it. I think, and he did see the Pontiff game 1.
Yeah.
But
But he has the Orzhov.
he
know what?
has the Ranger of Eos, which is actually quite a good reply because he's gonna be able to get
The
Sarah
Sarah
Ascendant.
Ascendant, which is now a 6/6 flying.
Yeah.
Which now really does have
really
flying.
really does
by the
have
way.
flying. Yeah. Because and Ming Xuan
There we go.
under the gun here because he has 1 path in his hand. He doesn't have any paths. He has a Nahiri. So his Nahiri's going to be able to help him answer 1 Sarah
Sarah
Ascendant.
Ascendant, but you
But he's
know.
just going to get clocked by the next Sarah Ascendant.
And no, but he's going to get clocked by this Sarah Ascendant, by the way, which
Yeah,
you
he-
know.
Take the hit once.
But
Yeah.
that might just hit the
The Nahiri? Oh.
So the Nahiri just going to bye.
Yeah, so he could wait for his opponent to attack with 1 Sarah Ascendant first.
Yeah.
But I don't think that matters. So I like Ming Xuan going for a path, looking for a Birds of Paradise
Yeah.
here.
I think that's a better play because
Finding more lands. So he still has the option of cracking that Horizon
the
Canopy.
Horizon Canopy, yeah.
So not completely out of the woods.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spell Sky.
Not a
new
forgiving card for newer
card for
players.
new players, yeah.
And if UA had a way to run into it, there would be a major concern. but I think Yue has 1 mana 6/6 flying lifelink.
I think that would be it.
And I think he'll be okay.
I think
so-
Yue has been around since Planeswalkers have been around. I think he knows the rule that.
So if you are Yue, do you
Swing at the face? No, I swing at the Planeswalker right
really? Okay.
Because the Planeswalker, okay, so
interesting.
if it doesn't kill the Sarah Ascendant,
Nahiri is it starts at 4 loyalty,
plus
+2.
two.
You can choose to discard a card. If you do, draw a card. -2, remove target tapped creature or artifact
or
untapped
enchantment.
enchantment or any enchantment.
Oh, okay.
Any enchantment from the game.
That's
-2.
-2, yeah.
Then he's forced to remove it because it protects itself.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, even if it protects itself, the other Sarah Ascendant will, just finish off
Yeah.
Ming Xuan. But I don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's
he does-
no reason not. There's no reason not to because
Yeah, exactly.
next turn is lethal anyway.
Mm-hmm.
No. But it.
6 life.
Yeah, but he can just kill Nahiri, play 2 Ascendants, and hit him for 12 next turn.
Yeah, exactly. So, that I don't think there's any worry from Ming Xuan here. With
In
a
terms
board
of
here.
pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like he plays the second stand.
Yeah, and
He plays
just
the second
passes turn, and he
Ascendant.
still has the Path to Exile
That's on hand.
left in hand, which means that if
he draws Lightning Helix.
ooh, buys him one
Okay.
more turn, that would be nice.
So not quite Craig Jones, but decent Lightning Helix. He's gonna
Right.
go looking for a path to exile
Path,
first.
come on, you can do it.
His Horizon
Yeah,
Canopy.
it's
Yeah.
Horizon Canopy. Okay,
Yeah.
Birds of Paradise, which
Okay,
will
Birds
buy
is
him an
gonna
extra additional turn as
Buy him
well.
a little bit of,
No horizon. I tell you here.
but it's not gonna change too much.
Yeah.
If I'm interesting. Birds of Paradise,
You could survive this turn.
more birds, more luck. You can survive this turn with the Helix anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think he might have power.
I think.
And swing through.
No, but even if he passes, no, it doesn't really change much. You
His spell sky in play. Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to punch through. He must realize that there's a spell strike. Come on.
No, I think he just attack.
just swing, yeah. There's not gonna do much. Reading again the spell guide.
What he should path the bird. He's forced to redirect at the spell guide, and he swing through, and he takes 2 life anyways. And at 2+6. And
He's not forced to.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not
like-
forced to pull because he has the Lightning Helix.
Exactly, yeah.
The Helix takes him to 14.
He takes correct. There's +3 there.
No, but you just swing in, like, save the Path to Exile for any shenanigans that Ming Xuan might have. Let's see. Swings in for 12. Come on, you can do it.
This has to be the easiest. He was so happy to attack with his 1/1 lifelink. Just
Yeah,
now.
I don't know.
But in this
man.
game, with
Ah,
6/6 flying.
he
Okay,
does it.
yeah.
Ah!
Okay.
Come on, yay!
Alright.
6 life. 12 life.
So he's gonna.
And,
The bird is
oh no, the
summoning
bird
si-
just came.
summoning sickness.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Doesn't
really
doesn't
matter.
matter. He has red mana.
Uh,
Yeah, but this.
Okay.
He likes his own bird.
No, he helix the Ranger of Eos.
So yeah,
Ouch.
Ming Xuan drawing quite thin here.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so what else could you draw to get you out of this situation then?
I think.
Yeah, okay, they're fixing
Yeah. Yeah. I think Eternal Witness is going to be a good start. You can Eternal Witness back a path, take care of one of those guys, take a hit from one
You still
Sarah
got one extra
Ascendant.
turn,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So
Or you can witness back.
I scoop. Okay.
Or you can just scoop.
witness Nahiri. Nahiri would have been okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nahiri
yeah,
to
that would
eat,
take
eat
one.
one of the Sarah Ascendants, but
and then
no,
they'll eat the other one.
Yeah.
No, it will just
you save yourself 6 damage by having have him attack.
correct, yeah.
He would attack.
You get yourself 2 turns at that point.
yeah.
But
But
Yue
not-
still had the
Keranos-
birds in his hand.
So Ming Xuan has a Keranos in his deck, in his sideboard, and it's not a
that's
card.
cute.
Not a card that you've seen a lot of in recent times because, Nahiri removes
Removes the
enchantments from the game.
enchantments, yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah. Ming Xuan was just telling me he doesn't have money to buy Linvalas. That's why he's not playing Linvala.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were debating. He's playing the 5-color version. I think he's got like blue in his deck as well. But we're debating the merits of playing. Is it Staticaster over Orzhov Pontiff? And is it Staticaster would be even better than Pontiff in this matchup? Maybe. Oh, maybe
This-
not because he has Auric champions.
No, but overall, that's the thing, right?
This
Well,
is so system budget.
Yeah.
No, but overall, which one would you have? I mean, the meta game, we're talking about Grixis Delver, we're talking about
Alright, good.
what you call it?
Red black, come on.
Oh, I think you're talking about Staticaster versus Pontiff.
Yeah,
Staticaster.
Staticaster versus Pontiff. So
I think
you know,
Staticaster versus Pontiff is more.
okay, I kind of like the Staticaster a bit more.
Yeah, because
But,
you have, especially with Angel in your deck, you have Staticaster shoot, Resto to blink the Staticaster and shoot
and then
again.
shoot again, yeah.
So you can really interact with your opponent, and that means that you can kill 2-power creatures or even 3-power creatures if you have a
If you have enough
KGG
mana,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You can end step copy the Staticaster and then copy the Staticaster in your turn to have 3
Okay.
Staticasters in play and to kill a 3 toughness creature if need be.
Mm.
So yeah, very marginal, but also very. These are the things that matter in a collected company or calling mirror.
Yeah, you know, all the creatures in the format these days have what, 2 toughness, 1 toughness, your Dark Confidence, your
Snapcaster
Delvers,
Mages.
yeah, Snapcasters, your Delvers,
Young Pyromancer,
Young Pyromancers, yeah.
Birds of Paradise, Noble
Uh,
Hierarch, Glistener Elf.
So easy to get rid of with
Yeah.
it with the Staticaster.
Yeah.
And you can cast it. That's the thing. You can cast it at instant speed. Whereas,
Yeah.
you know, with the
Pontiff needs to be main
yeah,
phase.
Pontiff, you
Pon-
either need to Coco it in or you need to calling it in. So
Super Verlin.
yeah, Pontiff. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, Pontiff, you don't have to target
Super Verlin. What is Super
and-
Verlin?
Super Verlin. Super Verlin. I don't know.
I have
What's
no
Super
idea.
Verlin?
Anyway,
We are confused. We are old people. We don't understand this.
yeah, all these memes. Someone
Yeah,
came
yeah.
in and called us comedians earlier.
Yeah.
Of
course we
he's
strive-
got a
strive to
Raging
do our
Ravine in his deck, so he's really a very mid-range version of this deck with
Slower, yeah. Go slow, man. Go slow. Relax.
as if
Relax.
your deck with green dorky creatures.
Once upon a June, you know? Once upon a June.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So who are these two?
I think he's alluding to the fact that it's 2 Chinese guys.
Oh, okay.
You unfortunately are in that kind of weird time zone where there's no Magic Online,
Right. Yeah.
and there are people who live outside of Asia who
Ooh.
want to watch Magic. Lord forbid you want to watch Magic in your free time.
Well, yo,
And
Why-
so they've decided to come and watch us, and
yeah.
invariably we do get.
Chinese.
Yeah.
Well,
We
yeah.
are Chinese.
We are
yeah.
Chinese. We are
Well,
Chinese.
Mikhail is actually half Malay.
No, I'm not. My
You're not-
entire clan is Chinese.
Oh, but
I'm
just
just Chinese Muslim.
Chinese Muslim.
Yeah, that's all.
A rare combination.
Yes.
A rare combination, just like Ming Xuan's set of land.
I think he missed a trigger.
The?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He didn't gain a life.
He just played the Spell Ascendance, he forgot to gain 1 life. Yes, he did
Alright.
miss a trigger.
Damn.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, you were. This is disappointing. He missed
He still has the
he played first turn Soul Sister, second turn is Ascendant.
he still has what's that? The
So-
Martyr of Sands in his hand, but he doesn't have any white cards in his hand.
He should have Ghost Quarter his own planes, find other planes and cast his others. I mean if he really needs
Oh, he goes quartered his opponent's
Raging Ravine.
Raging Ravine. Okay.
I don't know why.
Hmm. Alright, so War of Roots here, you just be able to produce extra mana. Let's see.
I think he will just screw himself for mana by getting rid of his own.
No, but he's got 4. That's the thing. Like he's got a land heavy hand, which is not gonna it's not gonna do him a lot of. Well, it's not gonna do him a lot. So.
And he missed another trigger. See? He missed another trigger.
Oh man,
See?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so
This is terrible. He missed so many triggers. So how many creatures come out already?
yeah, so he missed 1, 2, 3, 4 triggers.
He missed four creature triggers. That's 4 life. That's six away from an active ascendant. Oh my goodness me.
Okay. Anyway,
Okay, this is what happens when you land somebody a deck. Ouch. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
I mentioned this to you at the start, Mick.
what?
I
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah.
this to you at the
I
start.
know, I know.
So
No. Anyway, so he's just gonna swing it with Sarah Ascendant just to gain 1 life, of course. Yeah, Lightning Helix, Kiki Throat. Kiki Court, right. Yeah, Lightning Helix will deal with the Sarah Ascendant very niftily. I don't think Iwei has any, any ability to gain.
Soul Sister trigger is really
Yeah.
GG.
I don't think he's got any way to gain life.
Yes, but he looks like he's missing it time, and I think he assumes it's just his own creatures.
Yeah.
That is a Soul Ascendant, right? Yeah, it is a Soul Ascendant, right? Correct lah. Yeah. See, okay,
Yeah.
he's gonna cast another creature, and he's gonna miss another trigger, and I'm gonna cry.
Okay. All right.
4 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I need to talk to you after this, man. After this game. Okay, it's good lah. At least you can see his game.
yeah.
Wow.
Ming Xuan here just going
So glad I
to.
buy. If not, I wouldn't know how.
Well, you can watch the replay. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we post this up on YouTube.
Before his next match. Yeah,
Ming Xuan here. I think just plus because you have the Lightning Helix and then. But why do you use the birds to cast it though?
yeah.
I'm confused. Like you should leave up
yeah.
the Lightning Helix mana.
Matter comes down.
But he's got the Pestamite, which, well,
Oh, Spectre. Okay, gains life. Make sure he doesn't miss 3 triggers. I hope he doesn't miss.
he
3
might,
triggers.
yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
he does. He does remember his own triggers, but
But
Yeah.
so actually he's active already by right.
I'm just done.
okay. Alright, so Pestamite gonna enter the battlefield. What? Oh, you're dropping. You lost both. Oh, you won, but then you drop. Why? Hey, take the deck with you, man.
And he missed the trigger.
Just
again.
try lah.
He missed the trigger. The Pestamite trigger.
Okay, great. Okay, cool.
He missed the Pestamite trigger. He missed the Pestamite trigger. Oh my goodness. He missed the Soul Sister trigger. Oh, my God. Oh, this is so painful to watch.
Use the correct token. Yeah,
it's
sorry,
white, right?
Menace. Yeah, it's
It's
a
white.
white spirit. Yeah, we know it's a white spirit. Ben has just left the table. He'll be back later. He is going to clear up some administrative stuff. But yeah, there are the correct tokens. There is an entire box of tokens right next to that table. So, well, what can you do, right? It's not like we're going to bang on the players' heads and like
Just
tell
one
them
colour
to use
difference,
the correct tokens. They still serve the purpose. They want 1 flyers. Although sometimes it can be quite misleading. Yeah. Alright, so Ming Xuan here just 1 piece away from the combo, but he does not have anything to tutor up the combo with. The Nahiri has been dealt with, and yeah, this is. Oh no, the Nahiri has not been dealt with. The Nahiri might actually call in something big this turn. So he has to swing at the Nahiri. Please do. Please do. Yeah. Yes, he's playing Soul Sisters, Menzers. Menzers, where are you from, man? Are you from US? From the Europe area? Europe region? EU region?
And he missed another.
Yes.
He missed another trigger. And he missed another trigger. He missed another.
Yeah, okay, so Restoration Angel here just going to bounce. Okay, so he's got. No, he doesn't have the.
No, but he gains life from Soul Sister.
I know.
He's
Yeah, he
another
does.
trigger.
He does gain life of Soul Sisters.
So the tokens is it's not an instant kill.
Okay, so Restoration Angel here just going to block the 2. And Lightning Helix the third one, so that he has enough. He has enough counters for the Nahiri to go off next turn, which means that he will just combo off and finish off the game. Time has been called, but apparently our time is a bit early. It's 1 minute 30 seconds left for the players. So let's see what happens here. He just looks for the Kiki Jiki. Or maybe you can look for Emrakul. Oh, of course you look for Emrakul. Why would you look for the Wincon when you can just cast the Emrakul? Why? Why exactly? You just look for the Kiki-Jiki. You make infinite amount of tokens. Your opponent gains infinite amount of life, but then you deal 3 times infinite. He could have just drawn. But sure, why not? Just get the Emrakul. Just bash in with the Emrakul. And the Restoration Angel. Which is 18 points of damage. Alright, and the handshake right there. And that's the end of the game. Cool. That was weird. Why would you get the Emrakul, man? You get the Wincon, right? You get the Wincon? Maybe the Wincon later might get Path to Exile. So yeah, Emrakul is actually better. Alright, we're going to round 3 in a short while. The time has been called, but don't go away. In the meanwhile, just want to remind you that what card is that? 15-15. I wonder what card that could be. It's so shiny. The promo back then was very, very nice. Unlike the promos nowadays, which are just foiled with the new foiling process, I don't quite like it. Let me know whether you like the new foiling process or not. Anyway, we'll come back to round 3 in a short while. There are still a few more tables, so I'm just going to put up a replay. But before we go, just want to remind you that we do other shows. Remember, on Tuesday night, we do Standard. On Wednesday night, we do Modern. And on Thursday nights, we do Playtest Vintage, or Vintage Playtest. We want to ban this mediocre card, but it's okay. I think it does some work in Modern. What else I was going to say? Right, sometimes on the weekends we also have tournaments, so make sure that you follow our Facebook page. All the links are in the description below. Like this weekend, just go, we'll be playing Legacy. Me and Ben will be covering Legacy. And that's a treat to watch actually. If you caught our previous Legacy tournament, Legacy is quite a interesting format. Just play blue-red and add your additional Wincon as well, or blue-white and add Wincon. Finally, you can't cast as a wolf. Alright, finally, if you don't listen to Power 9 Podcast, do give our partners a little listen. They release their content every week. This week, we talk about the story that's happening so far. We're going to round 3. Don't go away. We'll be right